Shroyer here for Infowars.com, and I am at the Beto rally, which has been all weekend long. Oh, that's a nice way. A nice middle finger for me. These people are very loving out here. They all hate me, and I can show you why. Hello. Here, let me ask this guy a question. Come on, man. I'm a normal person. I'm not? Why? Why not?
We're good, man.
Why am I not normal?
Why would you come here?
Why not? I can't come to a Willie Nelson concert?
Why would you come here, though?
Why would you come here?
I would come here to see Beto and support.
Okay, you came here to see Beto. I came here to see Willie.
You came here to see Willie?
Yeah, I like country music.
You like Leon Bridges, too?
I don't know Leon Bridges too well.
You should check him out.
Okay.
He's pretty good.
All right.
What's up with your boy?
What boy?
Alex Jones.
Oh, he's getting censored on social media all over the internet.
Like everywhere.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because it's the truth, and they can't let you know the truth, just like 1984.
So
if he wasn't telling the truth, why would they censor him? Hey, how'd your interview go? How'd your interview go? Just fine. Did you correct the record? You what? All right. Do you want to say anything to my audience right now? Stop watching Infowars. Say it a little louder, please.
Stop watching Infowars.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure the audience. Hey. It's nice to meet you. We can be friends, even though we have political disagreements, right? Are we all Americans? You can't be my friend. Do you hate me?
No, I don't really do hate you.
Okay, so why can't we be friends? We're both Americans. We have different political views.
We don't. That's the thing. Your views are not part of civilized conversation.
Really? Because my views are actually majority opinion.
It's not my problem.
Well, it is your problem.
I mean, you're the one
In a democracy, that would be your problem.
Pretending that there's a crisis on the border. Stop.
Oh, there's definitely a crisis. So you think the border is totally under control?
No.
All right, so there is a crisis. Okay, so there is a crisis, but there isn't a crisis.
I didn't say that there's a crisis.
Okay, so what is happening at the border? Is there a problem?
Yes, Mr. Trump is illegally preventing people from entering the United States.
Really? That's just totally untrue. What has he done illegally?
People have a right to enter the United States to apply for asylum.
Okay, and that's still happening. But we can't really take in any more people. Do you know what percentage of the US prison population is non-citizens, illegal immigrants? Do you know what percentage? Small? How about 30? That's a third. That's national government numbers. It's the own government numbers. So that's hundreds of billions of dollars we spend on these people all year, every year. You don't want to stop that? And we could give that money to schools, maybe? Yeah, I know, it's mind-blowing.
When Trump calls people like SOBs or says Nazis are violent people, what do you think? How do you think that mulls over?
Well, I don't like PC culture, and I like the fact that he calls it like it is, yeah.
So would you agree that Nazis are fine people?
I don't believe he ever said that. That's fake news.
But he did.
No, he didn't.
We saw that.
What did he actually say? No, what did he actually say?
People on both sides.
And did you see who was all out there? There were a ton of people out there.
Right. So
to say they were all Nazis is absurd. If you wanted to actually increase the level of education in America, you stop paying for all the non-citizens. And that's hundreds of billions of dollars to school systems. Don't you think that's common sense?
It would be if any of what you just said was true.
Okay, well, you're going to have to look up it for yourself, but it's true. 30% of the U.S. prison population is illegal aliens. That's the government's own statistics that cost us hundreds of billions of dollars.
The government doesn't spend hundreds of billions of dollars on prison.
Okay, you're right. So the prison system is free, nobody pays for it.
The federal government doesn't pay hundreds of billions.
Okay, do taxpayers pay for the prison system?
Yes.
Okay, so taxpayers are paying for non-citizens.
I'm sure there are some non-citizens in prison, yes.
Yeah, 30% of them. That's a government statistic. So you can deny that, but that's still a fact. Let's say it's 10%. Let's say it's 10%. Don't you think that's still too much?
None of which is relevant to whether people have the right to enter the United States.
Well, no. It's all relevant because when we're taking in so many people, we can't handle it anymore. That's what I'm saying.
This isn't an immigration issue.
What is it?
The right to enter the United States through
Actually, they don't. Cite that law. What law says anyone has the right to enter the United States?
international law gives people the right to apply for asylum. You have to be
Yes. So yes, you can apply for refugee status and asylum. Nobody's denying that. But people walk across the border. There's a wide open border. Drugs come across, guns come across, terrorists, gangsters.
Also, people have a right to enter the United States to apply for.
You know that you keep saying that and no one's disagreeing with you. Nobody disagrees with that. Nobody's ignoring it. We're trying to solve the immigration problem so that people that actually need asylum or refugee status can come in. But how come we have to take all the refugees? Do you know the United States has given more humanitarian aid and taken in more refugees than every other country in the world combined? Well, don't you think that's enough? What about China? What about Saudi Arabia? So you just deny facts, sir. Everything I've said is true. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you again. Always love to see you. I'm trying to teach you a thing or two here. I'm not lying. Everything I've said is fact. All right, good talk.
Where are y'all putting this since y'all got deplatformed?
We have our own website.
Okay, does anybody go on there?
Yeah, actually, we get 4 million unique visitors a month.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty big, you know. And then we have at least 20 million people that listen to the radio and television shows.
Yo, where's your TV show?
We're all over stations, like, you know, satellite stations and stuff like that, antennas, Roku, stuff like that. There's still people that aren't afraid to carry us and support free speech.
I'm all for free speech.
So are you glad we got banned?
Am I glad you got banned? You know, honestly, I don't know enough about the specifics of the situation for why exactly y'all were banned.
Well, you know why, because they think we're crazy, then they hate us.
Y'all are crazy.
I don't think so, but that's fine.
But that's totally fine that we both can say that.
I like the fact that you can call me crazy, and I don't care. I still think you're a cool guy.
Yeah, no, and I think it's cool. I think it's ballsy.
Hey, look at this crazy guy out here, eh?
I think it's ballsy that y'all are out here.
This guy likes beer. You know what? I like beer.
I'm not a soy boy, like, you know. We thought y'all were gonna call us some soy boys.
You're not a soy boy. I never called you a soy boy.
No,
Just
we thought that was what was coming. That's why we cracked open some Lone Stars.
honestly, I'm just out here because people have this weird notion that, like, we're not normal, we're dehumans. Let me ask you this: what do you think is the craziest thing that I believe?
Boss is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What do you think is the craziest thing Alex Jones ever said?
The craziest thing he's ever said? Didn't he say that vaccines turn people gay or something like that?
No, he said atrazine turns the frogs gay.
Yeah, so
That's a scientific study.
well, who did that scientific study?
Berkeley, California, Berkeley, and other universities.
I would love to read that study. 'Cause
Yeah, it's all over the internet.
I think. Wait, what is the medication that causes?
No, it's atrazine. Atrazine is the chemical. Atrazine.
Where does that chemical come from?
It comes from pharmaceutical runoff that gets into like rivers and creeks.
Pharmaceuticals.
I think it's no. I think it's what's the name? Psycho. I can't think of the name right now, but no, not psychotropics. Psycho. I can't think of it right now. Maybe it's not psycho. Maybe I'm thinking of psychotropics for some reason. Anyway, no, but it's a real thing. Look it up. Atrazine, California, Berkeley Labs.
What does it have to do with anything?
Well, you're the one that brought it up.
Because that you asked what I thought the craziest thing he said.
So it turns out to be true. How about that?
What does?
Atrazine is turning the frogs gay.
You're saying it's true.
Pick out your phone. Pull out your phone right now. Pull out your phone.
I'm sure something will pop up. I'm sure somebody has.
No, it's a certified study.
Certified by whom though?
California, Berkeley, a university lab institution funded by the government.
You do realize who funds scientific studies are not these big institutions. They're individuals or corporations that pay.
Okay, fine. So if you saw the study,
It would be great if you knew
all right. How
what
about
I'm
this?
talking about.
Have you seen they literally have videos of it.
Videos of what? Frogs humping each
The
other?
experience. Yes, the experience they did.
And does it matter if there are gay frogs?
Again, he reports a fact. You say he's crazy.
No, I'm saying, what does that have to do with anything?
You brought it up.
No, you did.
No, you did. I said, what's the craziest thing? Yeah, I'm crazy. This is amazing. All right, I'm going to break this down for you. I ask you, what is the craziest thing Alex Jones reported? You said gay frogs. I said that's actually true. And now your mind is blown. Now this guy's got something right. Excuse me, sir. Can I see that sign? Wait, let me see the other side. That's all right. The other side is the one that matters. Stopped rigged elections. My goodness, sir. First of all, there's so many different ways the elections are rigged, in my opinion. You've got the electronic voting machines, which is illegal in Texas. You're supposed to have a paper ballot. That's the law. And then, I mean, how many non-citizens do we have voting, right? You don't think illegal aliens vote in this country? That's how they rig the election, sir. Think about this, though. So, in California, how many non-citizens do you think live in California? 15%. Okay. So when they analyze for the Electoral College, that 15% gets taken into California's Electoral College count. So now that actually gets a representation in the Electoral College. Don't you think that's kind of rigging an election? Well, we don't, because the government... I agree, but I don't disagree if they're here legally, obviously, but if they're not, and that affects California's Electoral College, which it does, because, look this up. Do you know that on the U.S. Census, they don't ask if you're a citizen or not? What do you mean they don't care? So, but wait a second. I think we would both agree that the government is lacking in a lot of different areas. I mean, if I wanted to drive to work, I'm going to hit like 30 potholes, right? So we both agree the roads suck. Okay, I agree, the roads suck. So why don't we quit paying for 30% of the prison population, which is non-citizens, illegal immigrants, 30% of the prison population? Why don't we send them back to their home countries, stop paying for them, and then invest that money in our infrastructure? What do you think about that? No, we're not deporting them anymore. We slap an ankle bracelet on them and they go run around.
Owen, I'd like to
No.
know what's going on over
What's
here.
up, man? Well, this guy has a really nice sign. Yeah. Yeah.
Democrats got 47% of the vote, but only 36% of the seats. Bullshit.
What do you mean?
In the last election,
That wasn't...
Democrats got 47% of the vote in Texas, but they only had 36% of the congressional.
What are you saying? You're saying 47% of people voted straight Democrat ticket?
Not necessarily straight, but 47% of the voting population did vote Democrat.
For Beto, maybe, but not overall. Okay, so what's your point, though?
That party got 47% of the vote, and only got 36% of the seats.
That's because the way that these land and population masses work, it's like the Electoral College. Hey.
Now, here's another one. 46% of the population is Caucasian, but 65% of the districts are minority.
Why do you got to bring race into this?
Well, it's just an example of voter suppression
That's no vote. What does that have to do with voter suppression?
because they're trying to make sure the voices are heard.
No, who's that? Who's they? No.
You got freedom, you got
How are they suppressing voters' rights? How are they suppressing voters' rights? How are they suppressing voters' rights?
Prairie View College. We see what the hell they did in the election. They tried to prevent the students from voting. That happened down
And they know that they are all Democrat?
They'll just wanted to keep students from voting.
Well, you know, when I went to vote, there were multiple Democrats illegally campaigning within 100 yards. I filed a federal complaint. Yeah, who's that? Who was it? Who was it? I believe you. Who was it? I'll tell you. It was Pio Renteria, Amit, Amour, and there were two others. Why won't you say? Were they Democrats or Republicans? Say their names. Well, then I don't believe you. I think you're making it up. Well, then just say their names. Why wouldn't you say their names? Because what do you mean it's not your place? We're citizens. We gotta make sure our government's not cheating us. Do you know what Beto's real name is?
Fuck InfoWars, get out of here.
Wow, you're so kind, sir.
Fuck InfoWars, get out of here, you're a troublemaker.
You sound like the troublemaker.
Get the fuck out of here, troublemaker.
You curse like that around your wife?
Get out of here, troublemaker.
You curse like that around your daughter?
Yeah.
You have a foul mouth.
Get out of here.
You have a foul mouth, sir.
Get out of here.
What's up, brother?
And Beto was
Beto. He's not Hispanic.
no, but he was
know that,
named
asshole. Get the
Beto
fuck outta here.
in El Paso as a
Fuck
little
Alex
kid.
Jones.
It's short for Roberto
Fuck
or
Alex
Robert,
Jones.
and that's just some stupid ass thing that Cruz is trying to.
Fuck
and the
Alex
right-wing-
Jones. I
don't
know
even
Alex
know what
Jones.
you're talking
Fuck
about.
Alex Jones. Get out of here. Go away.
Whoa.
Go
Are you trying
away.
to make out with me?
Go
This
away.
guy's trying to make out with me.
Go away.
This guy's trying to kiss me.
Go away.
Wow. Wow. Hey, that's annoying. Hey, this is your average Beto supporter right here, a jerk. I have the right to free speech, sir. I have the right to free speech. You don't know anything except how to curse. You really know how to curse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. That's why Trump got elected, right? That's why. Oh, okay. So you're for false lawsuits, too. Yeah, exactly. Don't feed the troll. Just vote Republican to lower the taxes. That's all we want. Thank you, sir. You're very kind. You're a good representation of the good liberal in this country. You put a good face on Beto voters. Good for you. Go get a job as I'm literally out here working. Good one. Hi, what was your name? Naomi. So I'm just curious, because since I'm Owen Shroyer from Free Speech Systems, I'm just curious.
Free Speech Systems is the owner of InfoWars.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that, InfoWars.
Yeah. So yeah, this will be on InfoWars.
So it's a very right wing.
Very right wing.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I'm more centrist, but
I'd
yeah.
rather not be like that on the street.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I was just curious though, what were your thoughts on the Stoneman Douglas High School school board voting 13 to 1 to arm the teachers on campus?
I'm not supportive of arming teachers.
So you think that the teachers board got that one wrong, and the parents at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas got that one wrong?
I don't go to that school, and I'm not in that community. But in general, I think teachers are not trained
Okay.
to shoot defensively.
Do you think that there was armed security at the Golden Globes this weekend?
No.
Why wouldn't we arm our students, arm our schools the same way we protect our celebrities?
Are the students trained to defend?
No, but you could train teachers or security.
I'm pretty sure most public school teachers are not interested in.
But I'm telling you that Marjorie Stoneman Douglas just voted to train and arm them. So obviously there is some concern there.
It's a choice, but if you look at the statistics about gun defense and people who are not trained armed defenders, you'll find that it's not usually a successful method. There were some of the school shootings, and they were not successful.
Well, do you know that the statistic?
I don't want to.
But do you know the statistic of how many mass shootings happen in gun-free zones? Almost every single one of them is a gun-free zone. So laws don't really help, you know. Unfortunately, it's a sad answer, but guns are the answer.
Well, that's one opinion, but statistically, that does not seem to be the answer.
What statistic are you citing?
I'm saying that in cases where there have been guns available, they're not successful in stopping.
Like Kennesaw, Georgia, where every house has a gun and there hasn't been an armed robbery in years?
And is that the only connection that there is?
Well, I'm just saying, if you look at a city where there's a lot of guns like Kennesaw, low crime, where in Chicago, where there's heavy gun laws and a lot of guns and a lot of gun crime. So to me, it just feels like gun legislation seems to have the opposite effect of its intention.
Okay, we actually are really hungry and would like to get some.
Okay, well, thank you for talking to me. Thank you, guys. You guys have a wonderful weekend. So do you think there's a problem at the southern border right now?
No.
There's no problem.
Twice a year for 2 weeks.
Do you know that terrorists have been caught?
I never hear of a gun.
Well, that's nice. That's good for you. But do you know that terrorists have been caught coming across the border? Fentanyl, a record fentanyl bust, guns. Well, no. They've arrested terrorists inside the caravan. They arrested terrorists. Oh, yes. I'd be happy to, but what? Okay, so there were no terrorists were caught on the caravan. No, see, you're going off fake news. 4,000 suspected. That means they were either in gangs or affiliated with terrorists. Not known terrorists, affiliated. Okay, are you for gun control? Are you for gun control? So why aren't you for border control?
Border control. We're not for it.
Yeah, I've read the Confessions of an Economic Hitman. I know all about the fruit wars. I know all about the canals. So yes. Do you realize that we give them billions and billions of dollars of foreign aid every year? I agree. I say we either cut the foreign aid or stop letting them into the country. Would you agree with that?
No.
Okay, I'd agree with that. What do you think we should do?
Well, the United States messed up those countries 20 years ago.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's why all those people are coming out of here, because they left an idiot tyrannical regime.
I'm not disagreeing. So why are we funding these countries billions of dollars and then letting them come in here? So we're giving them money and then the government steals it and then they all come here. What country's better than America?
What country is better than? But when were we great?
We're great right now.
How are we great?
This is the best country in the world.
It is.
Where would you rather live?
How? How are
Where we have the most freedom? We have economic growth right now. Oh yeah.
We have the most freedom.
Okay. Okay. So that's fine. So I'm wrong. What's a better country?
Well, I'm not saying any country. I'm just saying.
Okay. So it's the best country in the world.
Well,
all right. Who gave women the right to vote?
Who gave women the right to vote?
America. Who freed slavery? Who ended slavery? America. Who came up with the idea that an independent citizen was sovereign and could govern itself? Who came up with that? America. That's why America is great, sir. Counterpoint?
So when were we great?
I just told you.
But that no.
You just won't accept the truth.
So a country that had slavery before means that
every country had slavery.
Every country did not have slavery.
Who sold the slaves to Americans? Who sold the slaves?
Well, first of all, we're from.
Again, you avoid the truth. Again, you avoid the truth.
Kingdom, but we had slaves from Africa.
Okay, so Africans sold Africans to slavery, and America stopped it.
We were not really the United States back then. We were different.
No. We fought a civil war. That's right. Republicans ended slavery. Democrats fought to keep slaves.
Well, the political parties changed over time.
Did they? Because it seems like the Democrats still want every black voter on their plantation.
Then why did they choose Barack Obama then?
Barack Obama, the half-black one?
He's not half black.
Yeah, his mother was white.
No, he's American.
So again, you're avoiding fact. Okay, I'll accept that. Actually, he's American. I don't do the race thing. That's fine with me. Okay.
Who's one of the most honest people?
Oh, you're gonna regret those words.
Oh, no.
He could end up in jail.
No. Why would he end up in jail?
He illegally made a plan to spy on the Trump campaign.
No, he did not. He did not spy on the Trump campaign. Okay. No. I'm telling you, Barack Obama.
So have you seen the texts?
The texts.
Yeah. Did you see the declassified documents?
Well, I mean,
it's not a debate. They spied on the Trump campaign. This isn't fake news. This is mainstream, well-known, declassified information.
Well, did they get a court order to do that?
They did. They got the FISA warrant. Do you know how they got it?
It's a process, though.
No, I know the process. I've read all the documents. They made a fake Pissgate dossier claiming that Trump had hookers pee on him in Russia. No, totally made up. Admitted it's made up now, and that's how they started the investigation. So they started an investigation on a fake document.
Well,
that's called a felony.
They won't charge Obama with that because he never lied.
Oh, because he's above the law?
He does not lie.
Oh, he did. He said Hillary Clinton, he didn't know she had a private server. Turns out he was emailing her on that server.
Well, Hillary Clinton is also, I think she's a very honest woman that has integrity, and you don't know what you're talking about. So
let me ask you this. Why did the migrant caravan do 2 times of a distance to go to Tijuana, Mexico, instead of coming, I think it was to Brownsville, Texas? Wrong, because California government was saying we'll let you in illegally. Greg, oh, that's nice. It is wrong. They didn't come to Texas because Governor Abbott said we're not taking illegal immigrants. We're not doing sanctuary cities. California said we are. That's why they all went to Tijuana.
People have a right to asylum, and Pinocchio.
What right do they have?
Hey, quit fucking interrupting me. When Pinocchio says all this crap, he lies.
What does he lie about?
Every goddamn thing he says.
Like what?
Where's the 7 steel mills that he said we're going to open in Pennsylvania?
A lot of open in Pennsylvania. I'm from St. Louis, my hometown. No. In fact, on the east side of the river. Okay, and I have people that call into my radio show. They say they're back to work. Okay, so he did open them, though. So he did open some steel plants.
No, that's a lie.
Wait, you just said he did.
No, I said they opened up 2 blast.
Okay, so he did open 2. Okay, oh, all right. So no news. So no new steel mills open in Pennsylvania? Okay. So the people that call into my radio show from Pennsylvania that said I was out of a job for 8 years and now I'm back to work are lying?
I don't know what the hell job they got.
One of the new steel mills that opened up, or the old steel mills that rehired people.
They hadn't opened up.
So do you not believe the official jobs report that manufacturing jobs are going up at record high right now? Okay, well, you are the one disagreeing with facts here. Anything Trump says, you just want to say is not true. Nothing. He's right about the steel plants. You just don't want to give him credit. He's right about the jobs. He's right about the border. I doubt it, sir. I do a lot of research.
Y'all don't like big government, right? Y'all don't like government overhead. So why should we have the power to tell a woman what to do with her body?
No, look, I'm not disagreeing with you. That's why I say politically, I don't really know what you can do about it. I just say personally, I'd say I'm pro-life, and everybody has that choice in their life. You know, that's what America's all about, right? You can choose to be pro-life or you can choose to abort your child. That's your choice in this country. However, it's my choice to not fund it with taxpayer dollars.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's a good point. But my point just being, you know,
let me ask you one more question, because you've been one of the best conversations I've ever had with someone from the other side. Come on, guys, you guys are ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
All right. Anyway, is this your only child?
No, I have two kids.
Do you have a son?
I do.
Let me ask you a question. Now, do you fear for your son in an environment where any girl could make an accusation and he's immediately considered guilty?
I have a very big problem with that. I will tell you straight up, the issue with politics that I find myself in is I'm a military veteran, served 8 years in this good man's army. I love my Second Amendment. Don't touch my guns. But again, when it comes to women's rights or when it comes to false accusations, there's things that where I'm going to draw a line, and I find myself more in the middle, where I'm kind of a party of both, and I don't want to say, yeah, I'm an independent, but I have beliefs on both sides. And I think because politics is so polarizing that we can't find middle ground, and we are forced to choose a side.
I think we can, but we have to do more of this right here.
But yeah. My thing.
How can I hate someone I consider a friend, right?
Right, exactly.
So Donald Trump has had a record stock market growth. He's had record jobs growth. He's had record low black unemployment, record low Hispanic unemployment, record number of women put into his cabinet, and they say he's a racist, misogynist, and a xenophobe, even though he's married to an immigrant. And you say he's a liar, even though he's the best president in modern history, bar none. And that's your response. Hey, that's good stuff, sir. Hey, I wish, even though we disagreed, I wish more people could at least talk and not hate each other, because we need to be able to talk even when we disagree and just move forward together. So thank you for talking to me today, sir. Hey, have a good one.